Um, that's hot, this is not.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, first question, how did I meet Wanda?
Sure.
You weren't going to ask that, huh?
Maybe, probably I'll ask that again once we're inside and less.
Oh. We met at a dance at a bowling alley. Used to be bowling alley had dances. And she was there with two friends, and I was there with two friends, and we met. I asked her to dance, and we went up to the snow the next day. And that was in December, and in February we were engaged, and in June we got married.
That's pretty quick.
It was.
How did you propose to her?
I don't remember that.
Really?
I think Bob just said, you want to get married? And yeah. Okay. Actually, we got married because she thought I was rich and I thought she was rich. She had given me a watch for Valentine's Day. And I had two cars, so she thought I was rich. And actually, I needed someone to make my car payment while I was in a service, so we got married in June, and I went into service in June. We spent the first week together, and then after that, we were apart for 6 months. She was misloved by everybody. She had the ability to sit down in an airplane, fly someplace, and when she got off, she had their address, they had her address, and they sent Christmas cards for the next 5 years. She just had the ability to bring out the best in people. There's not a day that goes by that I don't visualize her and I doing something. I get home at night and I talk to her. I mean, she doesn't answer, but I am home, that type of thing. You don't give up 48 years of your life and say, well, that's past. It's never past.
So what year did you guys find out that Wanda had cancer?
It was when Keith was a junior in high school. She was given 5 years to live then, and she obviously surpassed that many, many years. You can beat it in your mind, and sure, you need the chemo once in a while, and you need this and that and the other thing, but if you fight it, your mind is an intensively strong medication. And she believed it firmly that, yes, I can beat this. She set goals, and the first was, I want to see my kids graduate from high school. Then it was, I want to see my kids graduate from college. And then I want to see my kids married. And then I'd like to see my grandchildren.
Was taking us on the trips part of that?
Oh yes, absolutely. And then she did want to see Josh graduate from high school. But she just couldn't make that one. That just... And she really lived the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Never did totally get rid of it because it was in her lymph glands, and then it would spread to like the liver, and the other time went into her colon, and finally just wiped out all the white blood cells, and that's when she came down with the leukemia. She'd been with the lymphoma and the cancer for buku years, and so she finally said, don't want to go through this anymore. And that was tough because you wanted her to stay on, but by the same token, you didn't want to go through that again. Went to Josh's volleyball game, sat in the back row of the bleachers. 2 days later, she died. That's a long time, and you got very callous in a way. When someone has a terminal disease and you're living with it, and you live with it for, in my case, 24 years, you've gone through all the stages of dealing with death 10 years before they die. It was tough. It still is tough. I mean, even home at night, I mean, it's still tough. But no matter where I go or what I do, it's no one place is harder than any other place. I mean, night times are the worst. She had a lot of friends here. In fact, they planted a tree for her after she died. The gardener picked it out special for her. We almost lost it in a hurricane, and they nursed it back. And it has little white blossoms.